Okay, so go ahead and turn to page 1, right? We are going to start our inequalities unit today, okay? And it's going to be so great, okay? Guess what?
Oh. I got you there.
That's very disappointing, Jada. I expect more from you.
How's that disappointing? Explain, how's that disappointing?
I thought you were more mature than that.
No, she's not.
Apparently not. Okay, so in our inequalities unit, you are going to see a lot of the same mathematical concepts that you did in unit 2 with equations. We're just going to now have inequality. So let's talk about what an inequality is. Okay. An inequality is a mathematical sentence that compares. Okay. So compares expressions. So kind of like what we were doing over here, more than, over, almost, less than, those are all comparisons that aren't equality. I know, it's really sad. Okay. Okay. Now, our solution is the set of values or numbers, I don't care which one you write, that make our inequality
True.
good. Wait, what? Do you have like a wait? You had a question? Okay. So I feel like maybe you have seen this symbol before. Let me zoom in. You've maybe compared it to alligators, right? Okay. So nod your head, yes or no, I've seen this symbol. Bronson, what does this one mean? Well, this guy would be bigger. This guy would not be. We're going to call it less than. Okay. Is that enough for you? Okay. So we are going to be comparing things, right? So like if I had X is less than 5, that's how we would read that. Don't write that in. I'm just like giving you an example. X is less than 5. The alligator's eating the 5. So when it's turned this way, we read it as less than, okay? Which means we read this one as, okay? So I'm gonna write greater than is the official name. If you say more than, does that mean the same thing? Okay, now I'm really confused because these two inequalities right here, they have lines. How do you know that? Who said that?
That means absolute.
How do you know that it's equal to?
Because we learned it last week.
Because Miss Schoenfeld. So we're gonna talk about phrases like at least and no more than tomorrow, okay? Today we're just gonna focus on what the heck these symbols are. So yes, we're gonna say that this is less than or equal to. This one is greater than or equal to. Okay, so what I like to think of it is this is like half of an equal sign with the inequality sign. So yeah, like if we have X is less than or equal to 5, my numbers are less than 5, but it also could be 5 as well. Okay, it means that number is included in your solution set. Okay. So this is what we need to take away from these symbols, okay? We are going to graph inequalities. And when we do, we're gonna do so on a number line, okay? So we are gonna use an open circle or a closed circle at our solution number, okay? One is gonna mean that number is included. One of them is going to mean the number is not included. Just given the shapes, which one is going to mean the number is included, Bronson? The closed circle. When your number is not a solution, we have to use an open circle, okay? So we have 4 symbols up here. Which symbols are we using open circles for?
Wait, open or closed?
Open. Okay, these 2 right here where there's no line, those are gonna have our open circles. Our closed circles are going to be when we have that equality there. Okay, so literally our only job today is to take an inequality and graph it, or take a graph and write what that inequality is. Okay. So when we graph an inequality, I want you to first plot the number on the number line, okay? Then shade, we're going to shade the numbers that are solutions, okay? When we shade on our number line, we are saying, hey, these numbers work. So here's an inequality right here. Trent, how would I read that? G is
Less than or equal to?
okay. G is less than or equal to -2. Okay. Corin, are we putting a closed circle or an open circle on -2? Okay, so everybody draw a circle on -2 and color it in. Okay. I then want you and your elbow partner to think about the numbers on the left and the numbers on the right of -2. Are the numbers on the left or the numbers on the right going to satisfy G is less than or equal to -2? Talk about it. Don't draw anything. Just talk about it. Denise, are we going to go left or right?
That's a great question.
Are the numbers on the left less than or equal to -2, or are the numbers on the right? Okay, Denise says, is it left? Or Riesland, what do you say to that? Sure, okay. Jada, why is it to the left? The numbers to the left are going to be smaller, right? So we are going to shade to the left. It's so nice to see you, Cordell. Thank you. We have new notes. I have them laid out for you to put in your notebook. Okay. F is greater than 0. Okay. Ariana, open circle or closed circle at 0? Okay. Since we don't have that line, we're going to have an open circle. Okay. Now we need to decide which way to shade. So F is greater than 0. We want to shade numbers that are greater than. Brady, which way do I shade? Right or left? Brady says right. Kinley, why right? Okay, the numbers on the right are bigger than 0. Denise has figured something out. Do you see how the inequality and the arrow are matching? Look at the inequality and the arrow. Notice how they're pointing the same way?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Denise, is that going to work for this one?
That's a great question.
That is a great question. Okay. I don't like this inequality because now my variable is on the right side. I am going to always have you rewrite it if the variable is on the right. So I want you to rewrite this to be K. Man, the alligator is eating the 2 or is it eating the K?
It's eating the 2.
Then our alligator needs to continue to eat the 2. So right here, what'd you say? Yes, we have to flip it. So since I have to flip like the whole thing. Okay, we would read this as 2 is greater than or equal to K. Well, now I've rewritten it to K is less than or equal to 2. Do they mean the same thing? Yeah, they do. Okay. So Olivia, closed circle or open circle at 2? Since there's that line there, are we going to color in the circle? Closed circle, very good. Okay. And then Braylia, are we going to shade to the right or to the left? To the left, to the left. Okay, please graph 1 through 4 on the next page for me, please. Graph 1 through 4 on the next page for me, please. Here, I'm going to have you write it down in the blanks, all of that stuff right there, okay? So we're on the next page and we're doing 1 through 4 on page 2.
Thank you. Why is this package so small? All 4 graph. Thank you. What?
Make sure you and your elbow partner agree on your graphs, please.
I don't know if you close the notebook. I don't want you looking at it. I just understand. Holy cow. Oh, both. This would be greater than right. Would it go that way? That's great.
Well, remember, we need to rewrite this so that the variable's on the left.
What'd you get for,
2 p less than 4 because the alligator needs to.
Because the variable's. Zero, Brady.
Make sure that's an open circle on 0, my dear. On F is greater than 0, the one that you just drew. It needs to be, yep, open circle there. There we go. Okay, Ryan, please describe to me how to graph number 1. A what kind of circle? A what kind of circle? Why? Okay. Then what? Then I shade to the right. Corin, is he right? What? Yeah. Okay. Well, is this what you have? Okay. Yeah, we're good. Harper, explain to me how to do number 2. Okay. And then we go left. Cool. Trent, is that what you got? All right. Very nice. Quinlan, can you describe to me how to do this one? Okay. Good. Oh, we got to color a lot of this. Okay, do you agree with how Quinlan rewrote D is less than 4? Is the alligator still eating the 4? Okay, good. So we did not change the inequality. We just rewrote it. Okay. Ariana, does your graph look like this? Yes. Cool. Okay. And number 4, Braylea, tell me how to do it. A circle and then to the right. Good. Our last few minutes are going to be spent on 5 through 8 and then our homework. 5 through 8 is not going to take us very long. Okay. Look at number 5. Write down what inequality you think it is. Write it down. Hey, Brady, what'd you write down? Oh, okay. So I'll help you. I'll write X. What number should we compare X to? 1. Thanks, Brady. Is there going to be the line here? Since there's an open circle, is there going to be a line? No? Okay. So is my alligator going to eat the X or the 1? He doesn't know the 1. Bella, is X is less than 1 what you would have written? So are these numbers less than 1? Yeah. Oh yeah, they are. These numbers are less than 1. Okay. Number 6, write down what you think it is. I'm sorry. It's Halloween. It's spooky season.
What?
Halloween's in a week.
All right, Bronson, what did you write down? X is what?
X is more than, less than, -3.
Okay, are these numbers bigger or smaller than -3?
Bigger.
So bigger, and is there a line or no?
Yes.
There is a line. So we read this as X is greater than or equal to -3. Okay. Finley, help me with number 7. X is greater than 3. Are these numbers bigger than 3? Yes, so X is greater than 3 makes sense. Okay. Bella, you're gonna help me with number 8. Okay, we have X. What's the number we need to write down? 0. And are we gonna say bigger or are we gonna say less? What? Less. Okay, and is there a line or no line? Yes, line. So X is less than or equal to 0. Okay, your homework is page 3. You can get started.